Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel where it's my opinion or no opinion at all. Scottilicious McFabulous here, and I hope that you are feeling Percy.
Give me my times. Give me my times.
And today we are going to be talking about something a little more serious today that will still involve luxury and handbags, that being grief and overspending. As grief and overspending, depending what kind of person you are, can really take over. And since posting my one video months ago describing how not spending money on handbags for about 5 months can really change your perspective on things, right after that, I had a lot of really, really crappy stuff happen to me, and that kind of put me down this really bad spiral of overspending and really having trouble saying no to buying something, even when it's like on sale or whatever. Now, this video is not going to be super edited or anything. There's not going to be like the full length intro or anything like that. So we're just going to actually hop right into the topic at hand, because this has been an issue for me for a few months now, and it's gotten, I don't want to say out of control, but it's definitely become a bit of an issue for me at the moment. So, like, on the topic of grief and like what's been going on in my personal life to get to this point of feeling like I've been completely overspending. Like, as you guys know, my mom passed away unexpectedly back in October, and like that is still incredibly hard to deal with. Like, I still don't even understand how to deal with it, and like it not being able to just message her or call her when like I need advice or something. Like, it's really it kind of slaps you like every time. Like, you just don't expect your mom to be gone, like when you are 28 and she was 48. Like, it's just kind of like it's a bit of a mind fuck, in all honesty. Like, I always thought, like, you always think like whatever, right? But it's been difficult. It's been really difficult. We still don't know what happened. We still don't know what happened because, we're not rich and famous. We're not a celebrity. So, the toxicology report is going to take, like, God knows how long to come in. So, regardless of that, it just feels like ever since that happened, there's just been the last like 6 months, 8 months have just been like really, really hellish for me. Like, as we know, like, I had all of my dental crap happen, and it's still ongoing. That's still an ongoing battle, which I'll give you an update about my dental stuff going on after we're done talking about this. So, dealing with that, and then a lot of other stuff in between that, my mom passing. After that happened, literally, so you guys know my cats, Marvin, Newton, and Clara. So Marvin was actually really sick for a while, and it got really like bad. Like, I was really afraid that he was going to kick the bucket, and like I was like literally freaking out about it. Like, I was just like, we gotta get him to the vet. Like, I don't even care how much money this costs. I don't care if it comes out of my implant money. Like, it needs to happen. So we got Marvin the help he needed, and that was like a ridiculous amount of money, like $700 to $1,000. I honestly can't even remember, but it was a lot of money to get Marvin looked at. And then literally right after that, Newton was he was vomiting worms. So like that was like an entire ordeal on top of it. Like, I was afraid for Newton, and I was just like, oh my god, like that makes me think of the other cats. So we had to like get all the kitties treated for worms and everything. But that was like, that's all gone and done now, thank god. Oh my god, that was such a brutal thing to deal with, especially like right after that. I was just like, come on, God, like, come on, that's not fair. Like, don't, no, Marvin is in a lot better state now, so like he's actually back to a normal healthy weight. He's not severely underweight. Like the when I took him to the vet was just like I'm surprised he's still happy and like playful and everything, and I'm like that's what I mean, like he seemed fine, but like he got really sick, so I had to take him in. But regardless, the cats are fine now, finally. But I also have a lot. I think I've talked about it briefly before, but I have a lot of heartache, and like when it comes to like relationships and love life and everything, like uh that's something I struggle with a lot. When you meet the love of your life, things just really aren't the same, So I'm constantly feeling like I'm grieving that, and it that takes a lot out of me. Like I can't not lie, like that really does take a lot out of me, and especially since everything that happened with my mom, I'm just like, oh my god, like feels like I'm grieving two massive things in my life, and I'm just like, I just don't even like. I don't even have like the energy to deal with it some days. Like I'm just like, oh my god, like I can't even, So I'm like, whatever. And then, so I guess like a couple weeks ago, my closest friend to me in my life right now, like I don't have a lot of friends. Like I literally can count on one hand, maybe like 2 or 3 fingers. Like not even like I really don't have friends. Like I have like minimal friends, and like I'm not saying like, oh, I got a couple my good Judys and my couple of my best friends, and like no, I don't got that. Like I really don't have that, and it's my closest friend, who I can call my best friend, she is actually leaving the province now. So it's like now I feel like my whole life is kind of just like things just keep happening, and I'm just like, there's got to be some end to the domino effect. It's just like one thing after another, and it's been like really, really fucking difficult. Like I cannot lie. Like, like when you really think about it, it's just like why, and then like it's. And then there's just like the little things sprinkled in between where it's just like financial issues, or like I had Newton destroy my entire boot collection. So like if you know about that, you know about that. If I shown you the pictures, you've seen them. I was not happy about that, but it's just been one thing after another, and I really don't feel like I've had a proper break from life, and it's really grating. It is so grating on the soul. Like a lot of times I'm sitting there telling myself like my soul is tired. Like my soul is genuinely tired. Like I need a rest. Like I need a break. Like I need to like leave planet Earth. Like I need to like not be here. Like I don't feel like I belong here or something. Like it's really like frustrating. Like when I had my YouTube break around New Year's, that was anything but a fucking break. Like that was not a break. That's when Newton got sick. That's when like Coachmas was a flop. Like everything. Like it was just like this massive 2 week hell period. And then like literally I gave myself more time off because I really needed it. Thank God I did, because like that's kind of when things for me started to be like okay-ish. But even then, that doesn't last very long. You know what I mean? I'm still sitting here pushing myself. I'm still going out, getting as much footage as I can for you guys, and doing as much as I can, because like that's all I can do, right? Like I can't just not do nothing. Like I can't be a bum. Like I can't just sit on the couch. I can't be a couch potato. Like that's not who I am. Like my mom would be disappointed with me if she's seen me become a couch potato just because a bunch of bad shit happened to me. Like girl, no one cares. Get up and fucking work on yourself. So it's kind of what I'm just trying to do, and on those days where I do have a moment to myself, I'm really taking that moment in, because like I just really feel like I need it. And speaking of feeling like needing it, it's like the overspending to try and compensate for the overwhelmingly dreadful feelings that I'm constantly experiencing lately. It's just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, you know what I mean? I'm finding it really hard to sit there and be like, no, don't spend the money. Don't buy it. You don't need it. I know you really want it. You don't need it. And I'm having a lot harder of a time talking myself out of not buying things. Like handbags right now. Like, oh my god, girl. I have overspent. It's no lie. You know what I mean? Like, in the last couple months, like, the purse strings have definitely loosened a bit, and that's because of everything that's been going on. But, there is one good thing that has recently happened, and that has seriously taken the biggest load off of my shoulders. Like, I just feel like a massive weight has been, like, lifted, and, like, I can actually, like, even though everything that's going on, I can sit there and be like, at least I don't need an implant. So, yes, I do not need an implant officially. I had went and got a third and fourth opinion for my teeth, and turns out I didn't need an implant. So now I'm just waiting for the crown to come in, which is going to be literally like 5 times cheaper than an implant would be. And that has literally been the best news to happen to me in like last year. Like, I literally was like so elated. I don't think I was smiling. I was actually like relieved. Rather than feeling constant grief, it literally felt so good to feel relief. Like, I felt so relieved in the moment of being like, wow. I literally, while all of this was going on, I literally had to sit there and mentally prepare myself to be toothless for like 6 months or whatever, and like all this stuff. Like, I had a dentist tell me to my face I needed an implant and that my tooth was fucked. Please take this, you guys. If you need something seriously done to your tooth, please get a second opinion. If you feel like you need it, a third opinion, fourth opinion, get somebody that is confident. Not like, I feel like that first dentist I talked to was definitely trying to scare me. They knew I was scared. We all knew I was scared. They definitely took advantage of that, and it really makes me sick to my stomach, honestly. Like, it really makes me mad. But in the end, I don't need it, and I can finally finish the dental work needed to get done, and it makes me really happy. Like, it actually makes me really happy. Like, even though I just sat there and I almost cried a couple times explaining everything to you guys, just saying that out loud, I don't need an implant and my teeth are going to be okay. Like, it literally just, it feels healing. Like, it just feels right. Like, it just feels like, thank you, God. Like, you finally heard me. It took you long enough, but you finally heard me. And that just can't be, like, it's just, girl, the moment I went out and I treated myself, ma'am. I went out and I celebrated with a massive shopping spree. And when I tell you, it felt so good. It felt so good to sit there and just spend money and not need to worry and be afraid and just all of it. Like, it just felt so good. I literally felt like $1,000,000 walking into the mall and walking out with a couple bags, like a couple things around, like the shopping bags or whatever. Like, it just felt so good. Like, I know I shouldn't have spent all that money, but ma'am, I'm telling you right now, the reason why I wasn't spending most of my money was because I wanted to make sure my teeth were okay. And it turns out this entire fucking time, they were okay. This entire time, they were okay. And it makes me so mad, but I'm also really happy and relieved. So, regardless of which, expect a pretty damn hefty haul. I mean, like, girl, I kind of went a little overboard, but I got some amazing deals, and I had my eye on some of these pieces for a while, and I cannot believe I got my hands on all of them finally, and for the prices. Oh my god. And to think I still have money left over. Man, I am good. I know my life is falling apart, but things are, I don't need an implant. Soon I'll be able to smile and not feel like, I have black teeth or whatever. Oh my god. Anyway. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to quickly hop into an outfit of the day, because I know we can't do a video without an outfit of the day. I mean, I'm going to use my Dragon Rogue, because she has seemingly brought me some really good luck. Ever since getting her, things have turned around just a bit, and, makes me happy. So I'm going to happily show off a sickening outfit of the day with a brand new pair of boots that I bought from my haul.
Don't believe in you, but all you need is just for one person to believe. There can be 100 people, 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 100, or 1,000, 9,000, or 999. There can be 100 people in the room, and 99.
Alrighty, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, or thought this was some sort of insightfulness. Like, I don't even know. I just feel like I needed to talk about all of this because, I did make a video talking about not buying handbags for like 5 months and how it felt good to be able to overcome those urges. But, honesty, I didn't expect for all of that to happen within just like a month after posting that video. I couldn't, if I posted that video and was to be like, oh, in 6 months so and so's gonna happen, I would never even think all of that would happen. Like, I'm just like, it's still a lot for me to really process and understand, but I'm here making content, got some really sickening shit, and I'm grateful for what I have and don't need to get. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please hit the subscribe button. If you are new, hit that like button, share with your friends and family, comment to me any type of opinion you may or may not have had on today's outfit of the day, Kitty-licious moment of the day, or grief and overspending topic. As well, you can always support me and the channel directly by sending me a very generous super thanks donation. And you can check out the description box below for the 3 lucky links to my Instagram, Facebook, and Discord notification squad. I love you all to the absolute moon and back, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!
I think it was good.
I'm done. No, show's over. Show's over.
See you next Taco Tuesday, bitch.